Kristinn Hrafnsson, as a person who is very close to Julian, this is also a question that you could answer. If the process itself that has been going on for so many years now, if it's a measure to weaken Julian Assange and not the outcome to extradite him and to imprison him in the US is the goal, but to drag it on for years and years?
That's a very good question, because that's what I've been highlighting in my public statements lately, because and I call it a punishment by process. And incidentally, we got a leak years ago from a private security contractor that outlined the tactical movement against Julian. It was not the legal approach to actually get punishment in the courtroom with a judgment, but the punishment through process, to drag Julian from courtroom to courtroom for 20 years and let him stay in a prison cell throughout the entire process. I think what we have been witnessing in London in the courtrooms there is basically showing without any doubt that this is the process that is being used, and it's becoming more and more and more transparent, that this is the method to try to break him and try to break the organization, just to drag the case on. And the more outcome we get on the stages in the court process, the more absurd they become. And the last one we got just a week ago was of such absurd nature that it takes just a lay person to see that basing a decision on so-called assurances of good treatment in the United States is absolutely no basis at all in the book of law. It is a plot, it is a PR exercise, and politically motivated. And so more and more people are acknowledging the simple fact that we've been saying all along, and it's becoming very, very clear that Julian Assange is a political prisoner and he is facing political persecution. May I just take the opportunity to thank the organization for this meeting here today. It's really important that we see the solidarity of these movements, cross borders. It is heartening to us to see that these organizations do care, and the members. It's very important that the journalist unions stick together and show that this is a matter for their members to take up, and it sends a signal. It sends a signal, of course, to the political establishment, which now has to be pressured. We need to get an answer from the political leadership in your countries that you represent here, and that's what I would urge to journalists who are watching, to actually take up the banner, ask questions, use the tool of journalism to ask repeated questions and not give up, get answers. Even in the White House, repeatedly the question is asked, what about Julian Assange? And repeatedly the answer is, we cannot comment. But that's okay. Ask, ask, ask. That is the approach to sort of get the message through. Thank you.